So, what inspired me to choose this career was my younger sister and brother were in elementary school during the COVID pandemic. And at the time, they were doing distance learning, and it was really hard for them to keep up with everything over Zoom. And they just weren't really understanding any of the information. So, what I started doing was sitting with them, watching the lessons, and then going through their books and their homework with them, and kind of reteaching them all of the information afterwards. So, that experience just really showed me how important it is to have somebody teach you the information and sit there and explain it until it makes sense and more directed towards their learning styles as well. So I really enjoyed this experience, and it just made me so happy to see them finally understanding the information and working with them. So that's through that process is when I kind of found out that I wanted to be a teacher. So my vision for my career is just to create a classroom where students feel supported and encouraged and excited to be there and excited to learn. I want to make sure that all of my students believe in themselves academically and then also just as individuals. I was very embarrassed as a child, and I really hesitated to be interactive in the classroom and raise my hand or comment on anything just because I was scared of feeling dumb or getting the answer wrong. So it's really important to me that inside my future classroom that all students feel comfortable asking questions and being curious, and they're not scared of feeling embarrassed or ashamed of getting anything wrong. I hope to make a difference by not just teaching the curriculum, but by showing all of my students that someone cares about them as individuals and cares about their growth. I want my students to leave the classroom feeling more prepared, more curious, and more confident than when they came in. So, joys and challenges of teaching. I think that the best part of teaching will be seeing my students grow from the time when they come into my classroom to when they move on to the next grade. Even if it's something really little, and it doesn't have to be curriculum based. So I would be excited if a student finally, understood decimals at the end of the year, or if they just felt brave enough to wear a certain outfit and express themselves more after being in my classroom. So I just want to make some sort of positive impact in a small piece of them when a small piece of who they're going to be as an adult. So I know that it won't always be super fun and easy. I know that teaching can be very emotionally challenging, especially if some of your students are dealing with tough situations outside of the classroom. And it's also very hard to reach everyone and to adapt to such diverse learning needs in some situations. So I understand it's going to be a difficult job, but overall, I think I'm ready to face those challenges when they come, and I'm just really excited to make a positive impact in my future students' lives.